Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Sean Dyche was obviously a very happy man following Saturday's 3-1 victory against Brentford at the GTEC Community Stadium. In the press conference, he was asked, where did the win come from? This was his reply.
I don't think it came from anywhere. I thought the first few games of the season, I've spoken very clearly about the Villa game. We were miles off. They were good, but we were miles off. Last week I thought fairly, they're a top side, doing what top sides do, and we weren't anywhere near it with the ball. And today I thought it was a performance like the Fulham performance, like the Wolves performance, very strong performance, Sheffield United. The signs have been there, but as we know, you've got to change the storyline. You've got to score goals. You've got to take your chances. The biggest thing I was pleased with today was more the fact that first half was sort of that weird same old story when you go, right, we've created 4 or 5 unbelievable chances and we come in at 1-1, bit of a head scratcher, but I've had that this season. And then to be so calm and go and deliver a second half again, because we all know half-time can change how a game's working, I thought was very pleasing. The way we kept playing, we kept working, we kept defending right, and we kept creating chances. So, over the whole performance, I'm very pleased with that. But, I know it's like the media's job, of course, the storyline, they make whatever storyline you want, but my job as a manager is to look at the actual performances, win or lose, what's the actual performance level? And there's been a lot of occasions this season, I've mentioned the ones when we've been very good, I think, and we deserve more, but you don't always get more. You've got to force it, and I thought today we did force it with our quality to go and win a game.
There you go, obviously sticks to the same lines, doesn't he? He believes this win had been coming for some time, obviously following the good performances early on the season where Everton had just failed to score. And obviously Saturday for him was the justification for those performances. He was also asked about James Garner and obviously bringing him back into the side, obviously going out of the side recently. Here's what he had to say about that.
Yeah, I thought it was harsh to leave him out. I think he's done very well. I like his style of his game. I think he can adapt very well. I just felt it was the right thing. The margins are tight when you're not winning games. How do you find a way of winning? I think he got the first. I think he clips a ball in for the first. And his general play and his adaptability. He takes it on and we move him inside and he's working hard for the team. I think he gets a foot in and plays it through for the goal. Yeah, they're the things that he deserves because his work ethic is outstanding. The way he works in training and the way he works on the pitch, and that's why I decided to put him back in.
Yeah, obviously James Garner had a very good game as well and got the assist for the third goal. Fantastic laying it on a play for Dominic Calvert-Lewin to get us over the line, to get us the 3 points. Also, he was asked about Jared Branthwaite's development this season. Obviously, he's been fantastic so far. Little minor mistakes here or there, but his development seems to be well on track. And these are his thoughts on Jared Branthwaite.
I said at the beginning of the season, he missed a couple of weeks in pre-season. Which would have been valuable for us because you're trying to get to know a player. Through a screen you see him, but it's not the same. I spoke to him while he was away and then spoke to him when he came back. He missed a couple of weeks and it was, to get him fully fit, to get him fully sharp. And then he's got to adapt to the Premier League, but he's doing a good job. There's some things that I'm still working with him on and, the sharpness in the box and smelling danger and them sort of things that come with experience. They come from natural football maturation when you're out there and you're maturing as a player. But I think I said to you in the week, not overcoaching him, that's for sure. Let him learn, let him learn on the job. I'm a big believer in that. You learn from actually doing it, and then we prompt and we push and we show some analysis. But you're learning from what you're doing, and he's doing a good job. He's got a very strong centre half, in my opinion, next to him with Taki. And Miko, I thought, was very good today. He's coming back to full fitness, full sharpness. Youngie, very experienced player. Another one very strong today. So that rubbing off, like we were just saying, that rubbing off of them older guys playing next to these younger guys, and hopefully that development. As I said, development while you're winning. You've got to win.
As you said, Jared Branthwaite's been brilliant this season, and we hope that continues. 2 of the goal scorers had their say on the game as well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin spoke about Beto at the club so far. Obviously, he scored after coming on for Beto just after the hour mark. He said he's been excellent since coming in. He's a physical presence, and I've really enjoyed training with him. We've had a few conversations between ourselves about us being on the pitch at the same time and how that would look and how we can make that happen. It's been a while since there's been someone physical as myself to be up there at the top of the pitch and to share the workload. A lot of the time I've been the battling ram, and that sometimes takes away from other parts of your game. But I think he's been top. It's not easy leading the line for the Toffees. I think other strikers who have come in the past have realised that. I think Beto has got what it takes, and hopefully we can see ourselves both on the pitch at the same time, bullying teams. So obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin wants to see him and Beto playing up front. A lot of Everton fans want to see that as well. A lot of Everton fans disappointed when Beto went off and Dom came on. They would have liked to have seen them both on the pitch at the same time. Obviously, that's been the substitution in both of the games. In the last 2 games. So it'll be interesting to see whether that does happen. But you could see even when Decore was on, how Beto was the physical presence on the pitch, and Decore benefited from that as well. So will be interesting to see. Would be interesting to see which one is the battering ram, or whether they take it in terms. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get that sooner rather than later. We get both of them on the pitch at the same time. Talking about Decore as well, obviously he got the first goal in the win. He's been fantastic in away games for Sean Dyche, and he said some remarks after the game about the manager. The manager has always been very good to me and given me so much belief. The staff all believe me, and I think tonight was the perfect game for us and the perfect plan. I'm very happy with the manager, and I think I've played my best football in my career with him. So I'm very grateful for him for letting me play and giving me freedom on the pitch, and I need to give something back. Yeah, he's been certainly away from home. He's been excellent. He fits into that system perfectly for Sean Dyche. Playing as a almost as a split striker really, but coming out of midfield, can join back in midfield as well. And I thought on Saturday he was excellent. Doesn't always work, certainly in home games it doesn't always work, but I thought on Saturday he was excellent and deserved his goal. Very unlucky to not get a second goal as well just before they equalised. So yeah, keep it coming, and more, the more pushing each other to be in the starting 11 is huge. And we'll see obviously on Wednesday night when we play Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, players could come in and at the moment there's not a lot of drop off. I know Everton squad's not huge, but there's certainly not a lot of drop off in those players. One of the players who could feature in that game, of course, is Jack Harrison. He returned on Friday night to play part in the Everton under-21s game against Norwich that they won 2-1 at Walton Hall Park. So he'll be in contention as well. That's a really big boost. Be in contention, maybe play off the bench, and then hopefully Saturday against Luton he's in contention again. So we'll have to wait and see. Another piece of news today, Christopher Ward, who are Everton's official global timing partner, are to become the back of shirt sponsor for Everton women as well. Their season starts on Sunday when they faced Brighton. Christopher Ward signed a multi-year partnership with Everton last year, and they've expanded that today with becoming the back of shirt sponsor for the Everton women's side as well. So that's a fantastic boost for them going forward. There you have it. That's all the news for today. Make sure you check out the final word from the game at the weekend that's been recorded today. The match preview for the Aston Villa game as well will be available soon as well. Make sure you catch that. Make sure you give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. You want more great videos, join us on Toffee TV. Premier link is in the description, and the QR code's coming up on the screen in a second. See you later.